This week on the Beyond Worlds podcast, we revisit some of the TV shows that we watched way back when.
Oh yeah, we're going back to the 90s. We're going to the 2000s. There's a couple of modern ones in there to spice it up. These are going to be some oldies though,
So
especially
come
for
join
me.
us.
Too many worlds, man. I think it's going to be too many. 5 worlds at least. Welcome back. Beat ya to the Beyond Worlds podcast. I'm Stephen.
And I'm Beyond Joe.
How's it going today, buddy?
Yeah, it's going really good. Yeah.
Good.
Been having fights with daughter. She's a teenager. I sort of said a bit before we started recording. Love her to death. Love her to death. But that death may come sooner than I wanted. She might kill me.
No soy milk.
It's probably. Did you? And sort of on the topic of some of the episodes we watched, but this isn't on any of my list. Did you ever watch Dinosaurs growing up?
Like,
I believe it was called Dinosaurs. So it had Not the Mama is the big thing.
Yeah,
so
I had a couple of the toys, and I seen a couple of episodes. I know about the final episode, as well, but it wasn't. That's not on my list.
No, it's not on my. But I did used to love watching that, and currently I am not the mama. That's If you get the reference, you get the reference, and it's fine. One day I'll be loved again, but I'm not the most popular kid at school anymore. So yeah, we are discussing TV shows.
Yeah, we haven't done this one yet. So.
No.
Live action TV shows. No
Yes.
cartoons.
No cartoons, no animation, and that's really important because we may do that episode.
Like CG's okay though, right? Because
CG is. It can
no, CG in the live action show.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, cool.
So long as there is a human being walking.
Oh yeah, cool.
So if it was a movie, Who Framed Roger Rabbit? Absolutely. Cool. You have just so long as it's got a live action portion to
it. Yeah. Cool. Yeah.
Because a lot of stuff it's got CG in it, right?
Yeah, I mean, I've got, like I said before, I've got a lot of lists. I've got a list for once without CG in, but you know.
See, this one for me was really, really hard. So we were aiming for 5, right? And I really struggled because there was a lot that I would want to put down for different reasons.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I got like 5 lists.
Yeah. So maybe we'll do a follow-up to this, like the ones that didn't quite make it. We'll have honourable mentions, but it might be nice to talk about some of them in detail. But yeah, so that's this episode. And much like our previous sort of movies that made us and what else did we do? Games.
Video games.
This isn't just necessarily like, we think that this is
the best
in every single way.
No, but
we love it for whatever reason. Yeah, it's close to us. Would you like to get started?
Yeah, I'll start with that soppy one. I'm actually going to start with honorable mentions for me. Okay. So Thunderbirds, Captain Scarlet and the Mysterons, and Thomas the Tank Engine. Like Thomas the Tank Engine is the first thing I ever remember watching, and it was what I'd watch with my granddad when I was like, he was like looking after me when my mum was at work, dad was at work and stuff. I was like 1 and 2, eating Smarties when they were still good, and they had all the colorings in them.
Back when sugar wasn't illegal, or incredibly overpriced.
I just start with that one because otherwise. Should I start with the one that I think is both of ours?
Yeah, go for it.
Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Yeah, absolutely. And that was that fits in. And again, let's also promote these 5, not in no particular order.
No.
We're just throwing them out. So yes, I also have Buffy on my list. Surprise. My dog is called Buffy.
Yeah.
It's named after
Buffy. I hunted car boot sales for every single VHS of the entire run of Buffy. I used to have on my wall. Right.
If I'd have gone to your house and seen that, I would have got a proper rod on for that.
Oh, when you shut my door, there was Sarah Michelle Gellar poster as Buffy. Like, bro, man, it, I remember when I first started watching it, I stopped watching it. At one point when Darla, it was an episode where Darla was going up to Buffy's house and was going to fuck with her mum. I was like, that episode, for some reason in particular, really fucked me up and scared the shit out of me a little bit. And I was like, nah, okay, I'm going to give this a break for a bit. So my dad used to record it for me, so it was funny.
That was around the time when Buffy's mum dies as well, isn't she? Isn't that Darla?
No, she just dies of a brain aneurysm.
Yeah, but it's around that same season, right? Where Darla's in.
Oh no, this was like season 1. This was season. Darla was like, she was the blonde chick vampire, that was at the school.
Yeah.
No.
I was thinking. I'm trying to remember the God woman, who was also the main.
Oh, Glory. No, just Glory. Yeah.
Glory. Yeah. So that was when Buffy's mum. Yeah, I got those. Mere names, as everyone knows.
That's cool.
How did you feel about Dawn? That whole part? Because that for me was when Buffy went. I mean, we'd had Frankenstein monster and all this sort of stuff going on, but that for me, it was like retconned everything we knew.
But I mean, it was for a reason.
Oh yeah, but I mean, the reason was
narratively
drawn into the show.
Yeah,
but it was also for a reason narratively. You're right, but I did that. It was me.
That first episode was weird. I didn't think it would be a long thing. But I suppose with like the intro to that episode where they're like, oh, the key, whatever, right? So, I mean, she was a cool addition. I mean,
oh yeah, and cool actress.
Yeah,
like I liked her character and stuff. Xander got to be one of the greatest characters of all time.
Yeah, isn't he a bit of a weirdo now?
Oh, is he? Oh,
yeah,
no.
I think so.
Oh no! What the frick is it with all people from our childhood, man?
Apparently Buffy was like plagued with it. Apparently, the chick that played Dawn, Joss Whedon, was a bit weird around.
Oh shit, Joss Whedon as well.
Yeah,
there's a lot about that, wasn't there? Let's not get too much into that.
Oh yeah, no. That's not what was it.
Did you watch Angel?
Some of, not all of.
I didn't watch it at all.
Yeah, I watched some of it. David Boreanaz, man. Do you remember Dungeons and Daddies? It was David Boreanaz, man.
And
he was
Claudia,
cool,
right?
Yeah, Claudia.
His assistant.
Yeah, Spike turned up eventually. He came back to life. Oh wait, yeah, because it kind of Angel tied into the finale a little bit as well, didn't it? Angel carries on after Buffy finishes.
Oh, okay.
As well. So, yeah, Spike comes back to life somehow. Don't know. But Buffy was in a death battle recently against Blade.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait, what? And the rumors that a new Buffy. Have you heard
really?
Rumors?
No, I have not.
Apparently Sarah is in talk to come back, and that there was
cute.
A new Buffy, and it was all off the back of a really popular radio show.
Sweet.
And I just because again throwing out there, did you watch the original Buffy, so the movie that came before the series? Yeah.
Did you read the books?
I did not read any books. Were they good?
I had bare books. Yeah. They were. Some of them were fucking sick. There was one that was this crazy trilogy. I can't remember it for the life of me, but it was a crazy trilogy. Fucked up shit happens, and it was Buffy kicks ass.
Maybe something we need to look out for next October.
There's comics as well.
I did know that.
That apparently has like Buffy's craziest for like death battle. That has some of the craziest like scaling feats. It's mad. But it was very funny in the episode. They referenced. You remember when her and Spike eventually got it on, and they like fucked a building to death.
Yeah.
Excuse my language, but it was funny. They used that as part of our scaling. It's like, well, that was just that. It was just like heavy exercise.
Able to withstand heavy humping.
Enough to break a building apart.
Well,
Jesus.
Sometimes if they built it up for a long time, hadn't they? And Spike and Buffy.
Oh yeah,
especially Spike, bless him. Poor old Spike.
Man, he's just a wicked actor. James Marsden's awesome.
So good. So good. And just those leather chaps that he just the leather pants he was always wearing. Bless him, that must have got warm.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure it was Angel not wearing shit like that as well, probably.
Yeah, I mean, it was Spike's thing, though, wasn't it? That was just like that was part of Spike. Buffy, very much agreed. The thing is, that would have been what I said next. Go again. What else you got in this?
What one should we do? My next 91s, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
Really?
Yeah,
that's
the other one that I thought would be on your list.
No, I love the Power Rangers. Love Power Rangers.
Yeah, so that would be my growing up one. I mean, I didn't get to see a lot of Mighty. Well, I'm not going to say Mighty Morphin. I'm just going to say Power Rangers because I watched a lot more of it than just Mighty Morphin. I watched like Speed Force, Turbo, Power Rangers in Space, Wild Force. I watched a lot of Power Rangers. Not all of them, but a lot of all of them. Yeah.
See,
Super Sentai.
I was going to say Super Sentai.
But the whole time time, up until like super recently, I had no idea.
Yeah,
it's almost like wrestling for me, man. It's great. It's like super over the top. It's like super over the top nonsense. It was great. Mighty Morphin, the intro was great.
I mean, it can't fucking can it though? But that Power Rangers intro is like that up there with Pokemon. It's like it was,
Pokemon, Dragon Ball Z. That's an iconic one. Fucking Megazords.
Oh man, I always wanted the big combined Megazord, like the toy.
Yeah, you got the Brachiosaurus one, then you got the Dragon Zord, and then you got the Megazord as well that will fuse into one super Megazord. Super cool.
Because the world is so fixated on the 90s sort of culture and on people like us now having income, they've just re-released the Megazord and stuff like that. So you can buy all this stuff now with your own money.
Do I build it?
Not from scratch.
No,
cool. Put the together. And
that's cool. No.
But yeah,
I will reserve my money.
I really liked Rita. It was Rita.
Rita was cool.
And then
10,000 years I'm free. It's time to conquer Earth.
Sorry.
That was a very good impression. 10. And I always thought that whole the White Ranger and then Tommy, it was just
he was Jason Frank. I think it was David Jason Frank. He was wicked. He was so cool. I so badly wanted to be him as a kid. Like, oh my God, man, Green Ranger, Straxer, Oh,
it was without a doubt one of the reasons why I started doing karate. Was because of Power Rangers. I just thought it was so cool.
Yeah, probably. I did a little bit of karate. I didn't really get far in it, but it was most likely I was like, Power Rangers. And I had Green with Evil on VHS in like a 4 series. That was cool. The movie was great.
Yeah, I've got the movie on VHS down here actually.
Amazing. Ivan Ooze. Oh, super cool. Yeah. Some Power Rangers.
Have you watched it at all as an adult, looking back?
No.
I went a stint where I started to rewatch the whole thing.
I like that. This is why I really enjoyed the Red Ranger isekai thing, because that is the closest I've come to watching that sort of stuff. Weirdly though, I get a lot of Kamen Rider stuff popping up on my Reddit. I'm not subscribed to anything Kamen Rider, and even before we watched that thing, for some reason it just pops up loads.
Strange.
It's cool. Some of their suits look awesome.
Yeah, they are awesome.
Yeah. They got the weirdest transformations though. 4 different things they got to inject into a belt and then make a weird pose. Mad.
Fully with you on that one though. Power Rangers is just, it was amazing. I don't actually have many like stuff. It's weird. So it's stuff that I watched as like a young adult, but not much that I watched as a kid. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because those ones got more pushed down my list, I think.
Okay.
Because although I did like them, and I really like for example, I'll just throw in one of my honorable mentions now. Is Goosebumps. Like that to me was just like
I had a feeling you bring something like that up. I
yeah.
thought I don't want to say what I actually thought if you've got another kid one that's actually on your list, because I have another feeling there's another one that you might say.
So in terms of there's not like on my top 5 if you like that I had to go with.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you might have like Are You Afraid of the Dark? If you remember that
would
one.
be like on
Yeah.
par. It would be just under Goosebumps, and the only reason being that I had the books and I was part of the R.L. Stein fan club. He like wrote back to me. It wasn't him, was it?
No, it was like, and I don't. R.L. Stein wasn't a real person. I don't think
he is a real
I
person.
thought.
But
I thought it was like there was it was a brand.
So
him like it was lots of different people wrote the books.
After I think it was like the 25th or 30th, but basically there was a point where it stops being him and it becomes ghostwriters.
Okay.
Being yeah, so he then oversaw the brand. Yeah. So he did start, but he was R.L. Stein was like my Darren Shan.
Okay.
I guess.
I read all of his books. I have so much Goosebumps as well.
Yeah. I love those. Those were the ones that I'm still trying to get from like Car Boots and
them and Animorphs as well.
Animorphs, what? That was a sick show as well. That should have gone on here. Weird freaking blue alien freaks.
Blue alien centaurs with weird tails, right? And like one eye or like dingly eyes.
Yeah.
So mad.
And then the baddies were like worm creatures.
Yeah, parasites. Yeah.
Right. Who am I going to do on my list? I'll go with the most recent thing I watched. So this is actually something I watched as an adult, but I was always interested in, and that's Twin Peaks. Twin Peaks, I've always tried to watch David Lynch movies and things like that, and always found it too fucking weird. I couldn't get into it.
Yeah.
I've never really understood David Lynch, and then I got into Twin Peaks, and my God, I fell in love with it. It was so strange and kooky, and like proper murder mystery going on, and I really like that about it. All trying to find out what happened to Laura, and you're constantly questioning what's real and what's not. And I'm glad I watched it as an adult because I wouldn't have liked this growing up at all. It wouldn't have been
okay.
But
when did it come out? This one, sorry, I know of it, but I thought maybe there might be a.
So the original Twin Peaks, I think, is 90s.
Okay.
So like I have a VHS.
Is that a movie?
So no, so Twin Peaks is a series, and then but what's also cool is a couple of years ago they did a sequel to Twin Peaks.
Okay.
The series with the same characters, and they're all its exact timeline on. So it was like 20 years on or whatever, and every character has aged exactly 20 years. So all the actors come back.
That's cool.
And it was so well done, so cool. And David Lynch is in it. He's one of the police investigators, and it made me like really. I just thought he was amazing. Okay. And musically, I think it is the best soundtrack of any TV series I've ever watched ever.
Damn.
It's just phenomenal, and not like intro wise, but the background music, the quirkiness. At the end of every episode of the first series, a band would play, and there would just be a different song at this bar. It was just Twin Peaks is awesome, and I'm not original in saying this at all. I'm fully aware, but if you ever got a chance to watch it, it's very odd, and I would recommend anyone giving Twin Peaks a go. It might not be for you, that's fine. Don't force yourself to watch it, but give it a go if you've been on the fence.
Okay, yeah, I've heard of it, but never seen it.
And if you don't think, I'm going to watch the new one because it's new. It will make bugger all sense to you. Nothing will add up. And it has one of the dirtiest, grossest, like cliffhanger endings. The first series, which is why when it continued, it was like, oh, thank God, we'll finally know what happened. So yeah, and it was never designed to be a cliffhanger. It was designed to be a, haha, how's this ending for you? So yeah, I don't know if Lynch always knew he would follow up with the series 20 years later, but yeah. And rest in peace, David Lynch.
Okay.
Died recently. Very cool.
Oh, damn. Yeah. Oh shit. Okay. Oh, well, I'm gonna follow it up with something light then. Scrubs.
Oh, sick! Yeah, I didn't even think about things like that.
Yeah, Scrubs are like. There's a lot of like sitcom-y kind of things I've watched. Obviously, Friends, seen it. Like even stuff like Frasier, Seinfeld. I've seen a lot of stupid sitcoms. But yeah, that one. I want to put Malcolm in the Middle on par
Love Malcolm in the Middle.
with Scrubs. Malcolm would have been like my other 90s to 2000s ish one. My dad absolutely loves Malcolm in the Middle, so whenever it was on Sky One, he would have it on. He thinks Hal is like one of the greatest characters of all time, and he is so good. Every character in Malcolm in the Middle is amazing, but Scrubs just has something else to it, man. Scrubs is just so perfect. Up until like the last couple of seasons, yeah, they killed it a bit, but 90% of it was great. I fucking loved it, and the supporting cast was just stellar as well. Like Janitor, Dr. Cox, everyone, even like ones who were in it for like one episode of the series, like what's his name, Boing Flip guy, Todd, the lawyer. The hospital had to have a lawyer in all the time. He was great. Everyone, Scrubs was awesome. It was like I always rewatched it when it was like on E4 and Channel 4 and stuff.
It's a shame that kind of. I wonder if it was because of the follow up. So there was a Scrubs Part 2-ish, wasn't there?
Yeah.
But I wonder if that's why it sort of fell off because they were trying to push it. But I don't see Friends is on all the time. Like there's some Malcolm Middle is still on a lot. But I never see Scrubs on anymore.
No, I picked up. I've got season 1 of Scrubs on DVD. I found it at a charity shop. Yeah. It's still sealed as well.
Huh?
So
very cool.
Yeah.
And funny you say about Malcolm Middle. It's Bryan Cranston, right?
Yeah.
Malcolm Middle. Did you see there was an alternate ending of Breaking Bad that was shot, and he wakes up in bed with Lois, and he's like,
yeah. I was a meth dealer, Lois. Go back to sleep, Hal.
Oh,
perfect.
Fantastic. Yeah. I just love that. And another show that is in talks to come back for some specials.
That'd be sweet.
Dewey said Dewey was the second youngest son.
No. Yeah.
They had another baby.
Yeah, Jamie.
But Dewey never wanted to act anymore. He's now really high achieving sort of. He's done loads of educational stuff.
Cool.
Good for him, and he just didn't want to go into acting, so he refused to sort of have anything to do with it. But
fair play.
Will be fun to see them back.
Yeah, I mean, it's not for everyone, especially as a child having to do it for that long. If you weren't that interested in it after a while, and you were just like stuck, you wouldn't want to, would you? No. I'd send him the script either way and be like, look, we get it. We get it. We don't want you to have a huge role. This is one version we've got. And it's just like, I don't know, at the end, something dumb. Like, remember when he gets Forgotten in the Rain?
Yeah.
Like, that is it.
Yeah.
And he's just stood there in the rain, like at the bus station or something, because they've forgotten to pick him up.
Oh, that'd be hilarious.
Like, perfect.
Another 2 shows with fantastic intros as well.
Calling it.
I would watch it too.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I mean...
But, Scrubs and Malcolm Middle, what amazing intro songs. I wonder if that's something to do with just love of a show, is just how good the intros are.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, it's the sort of thing that you can often watch again and again. It just keeps replaying.
I mean, to some degree. I mean, theme songs were just better back in the day anyway, weren't they?
True.
Bit more original. Sort of. Maybe not.
Because of that, getting on to my next pick, if that's okay.
Yeah, go for it.
And going into one of, in my opinion, best theme songs of any show historically ever, and I would fight to the death for it. Red Dwarf.
Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. I can't fight you next time I see you. Sorry,
fair enough. Well, they're very different intros. The Red Dwarf intro. Red Dwarf. I grew up watching Red Dwarf. I shouldn't have been allowed to watch it. It was Red Dwarf and South Park were two things that I probably shouldn't have been watching when I was watching them. Rimmer, Crichton, Lister, like I was obsessed, and I was obsessed with the storylines. And I always wanted to go to Fiji. To this day, I want to go to Fiji for no other reason than it was where Lister wanted to go. And yeah, I think it was one of those shows that got me into space, and me and my dad watched that. So sort of like you were saying, like you and your granddad.
Yeah,
that was me and my dad was Red Dwarf. Yeah, I thought all the ships were cool, all the enemies. It was all we were talking about CGI before. This was all
practical, wasn't it?
Yeah, practical effects. All the monsters. I've watched the documentaries about it.
That's cool.
Yeah, there's not much in terms of a show, and I think I've rewatched it more than any other TV show historically ever. I can rewatch that yearly, and I will find something new, and I'll get enjoyment, and I will pee myself laughing. It never breached. Oh, and Cat, I forgot Cat. It never breached the. It's not one of those shows that is now really uncomfortable because it's like, oh, okay, this is like it
shouldn't be laughing at this stuff. Yeah. Okay.
It's all. It's amazing.
Okay.
Yeah.
I never got into Red Dwarf. I watched a few episodes, but I don't know. Maybe if I watched it as an adult, I might get it better. But I don't know, because it was only ever like odd episodes I see on TV. It was just there. It wasn't.
This is it. Red Dwarf had such a strong storyline because Lister gets stuck in because his cat is going to be put into stasis. So because he shouldn't have put this cat on board a spaceship. He was going on a mining ship, and so they put him into stasis. There's a leak, which is something that he caused, I believe. So everyone else dies. Apart from one person who is Rimmer, who is his worst enemy, who's brought back as a hologram to keep him sane by the ship. Who's another character, Holly, who's an amazing character, who's the ship. And they then find Cat, who was from the cat that he sort of put into stasis with him. And eventually they find Crichton, who murdered all his crewmates in some freak accident. It's just nuts. This show is just, and then they eventually find Red Dwarf. Like they lose Red Dwarf. They create nanobots that Crichton's got in his pants. Basically, he's got these nanobots that help to repair him, which repairs the whole of Red Dwarf. So then that introduces the whole new cast. He's trying to fall in love with Kachansky, and he's always trying to bring her back. And it's just, you wouldn't. This is the thing. It's a stupid sitcom that has no right being as good as it is.
Yeah.
And if there's anything I recommend to try, I do not know if it will hit without the nostalgia and the member berries. I can't honestly say. But I've also watched the new, because that's come out as well. Dave reissued that.
Yeah.
And they're all adults and they're all much older. Well, they're much, much older. And the whole cast came back for that. And yeah, Red Dwarf.
Oh, that's cute.
Love it.
Nice. Oh. Well, what do I go to next? See, this is like, I can't pick one of them, so it's going to be the style of TV show. And this is like one of my guilty pleasures, because some of these are absolutely god-awful, I can imagine. But like, cop with quirky partner shows. Like, okay. I love them. Like, just total episodic stuff with like a little thin plot that might go over a season, maybe 2 or 3. And they're just going to solve some crimes. All comes from CSI, watching CSI. Okay, but I don't ever rewatch CSI, and I don't watch CSI anymore. I watch the goofy cop dramas where they got a weird, funky partner. Any show like that. So like Bones, that's good. With David Boreanaz. What was it called? White Collar. That one was cool. That was about was he in the FBI? No, he was like a tax. I can't remember what government department he works for, but basically his partner is like super mega ultra con man, and they just pull off these stupid little stunts every episode to catch the person that they're after, and it's dumb, but I love it. And I was trying to think some more. There's a new one out that's actually got D in it, from Always Sunny.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And she's a cleaner. But
Okay.
it is actually though broken ER's record for its time slot, which hasn't happened since ER aired like 20 years ago. So it must be doing something pretty good.
That's awesome.
And they wouldn't keep making them if people didn't like. You just think who can partner with a police officer? This guy smells. He smells really well. Cool. Done. 4 seasons minimum. Like Bones, I'm on season 11 at the moment. I'm watching Bones at the moment. I'm on season 11. I've been watching this for months.
Bones is good. I really enjoyed Bones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like Brennan. Obviously, the autism connection.
Not masses of those sort of things that I've watched, but it's hard to get me to watch them, if that makes sense. But when I start, I get really into them. But
Yeah.
getting to the point where I sit down and watch one, that's rare. But if I do, love it.
Sit as well, like until it's because they're like 22, 24 episode seasons. It is like long, right? I mean, if we go, that's like 250 episodes, 300 episodes for Bones, and they're 40, 50 minutes each. That's a lot of watching.
It is a lot of watching.
I put it on as I'm going to sleep because it's just like chatting about people dying and catching the bad guy. But yeah.
I liked the Morgie lady in Bones, the one, the like CSI sort of.
Yeah.
I thought she was good.
Oh God, I can't even remember it. Jesus Christ, I watched an episode yesterday. Her name's gone. She's cool. Yeah, agreed.
Oh yeah, cop dramas.
Yeah. That one wasn't like high on my list, but it's just one that I can't like not say it.
No, it's good for you, man.
Yeah.
I think we've mentioned my next one before.
Okay.
And I'm not 100% though, and this is where I'm confused. I wonder if this is one that you did watch. And this, I sort of joked when we were talking about like what we're mentioning. I was like, oh yeah, like the Muppets is live action, and this has something in common with the Muppets because it's Jim Henson. So the person who created Muppets created a sci-fi TV show called Farscape. So the Jim Henson Company.
Yeah, fair.
They went to Australia because everywhere else was doing Stargate, and they couldn't find a studio.
Stargate would have been on my list. It's not. But...
So yeah, Farscape. A really hyper intelligent astronaut gets sucked through a portal, like a black hole sort of thing, to another far off world, and yeah, the lead woman is like the action hero. He Crichton is the sort of like clever guy. He comes up with ways to escape the peacekeepers who are the bad guys.
Yeah.
And then you have like a big brutish alien who turns out as the series progresses is just like a teenager, even though he looks like really old. And then a super grumpy green dude. You've got the blue sort of etherical lady who, and then the ship itself.
Yeah, the pilot as well.
Pilot, yeah. I loved it. And then the big bad who always freaks me out with some like dominatrix
proper bondage going on there. Like yeah, he should have been in Hellraiser.
Yes.
Like
and he lived inside Crichton's brain in the end. That's like they killed him and he somehow wormed his way in and
it's like Scorpio or something like that, his name.
Yes, yeah.
Scorpius.
I think Farscape's fantastic. I have every episode on DVD. It's one of those ones that I had to have physical, and I watched it all. I haven't watched it in a long while, and I'd like to, but I don't think it's one that I'd be able to get Bell into. And it's proper dark, proper silly. They went for like Star Trek vibes of a lot of the episodes.
Yeah,
but it gets a lot more serious as it progresses, and it's very different. And using we were talking about all the effects they use. It wasn't really CGI heavy. It was very
very practical, wasn't it? Yeah.
And again, I love Jim Henson. I love Dark Crystal. I love all the things that he's sort of done, and so putting that to this, I thought was really cool and very inventive. And yeah, Farscape. If you haven't watched it, another one to add to your list.
I've not seen all of it, but I've seen not a fair chunk. I've seen some, not all. That's one again. My dad loves Farscape. Um, yeah, what I did see of it, I always thought was cool. I'm pretty sure I had it downloaded when I used to be like super pirate stuff all the time, but I just never got around to watching it. Because yeah, but I have always been aware it's very good.
I just love space shows, so that's why Battlestar is an honorable mention to me. Battlestar Galactica.
That would have been on my list, so honorable mention for me as well. Battlestar's fucking badass,
amazing. I mean, frack you, like it's like the way that, do you know? After I watched that, I'm sure everyone who does, I was like, I'm not swearing anymore. I'm going to say frack.
What the frack?
It's so clever, so that they could air it and never have to worry about how many swears they had. Just change the word. That ended really good ending for a show, Battlestar, and
it's very divisive actually.
Oh, really?
Some people think it was a bit of a cop out.
I liked it. I
loved it. I thought it was perfect. I thought.
And the only thing I have against it is that they tried to do a reboot, like a pre Battlestar called Caprica. Did you ever watch that? And that was only a season.
Oh.
And I wish they'd done more, because I liked what I saw of Caprica.
There's a Stargate show that's like that. It's Stargate but in space. They're on a spaceship that's got a Stargate on it, and the final episode is them running out of fuel of season 1, but cliffhanger running out of fuel, no more.
Yeah, it's frustrating when that happens. So honorable mention.
Fair. Oh, you did a sci-fi one. I feel like I should do a sci-fi one.
I've got so many sci-fi. That's the problem.
Well, this one I know you haven't seen because I recommended it before. And this is only going in now because you haven't seen it. Oh no, actually, maybe I shouldn't because you haven't seen it because I want to talk about it too much. Honorable mention then, The Expanse for sci-fi. Yeah. You gotta watch that.
I really do have to. I know I do.
If you like sci-fi, it's on my list for us to read in book club as well because it is based on a book. Yeah. So maybe wait and read when I bring it up for book club after that. Yeah. So it'll be coming up, not soon, but soonish.
I haven't watched a solo TV series since Severance, and before then, I can't remember when I last watched a solo TV series.
The Expanse for me, one of the highlights for Battlestar for me was during proper military combat, the calculations you've got to do and taking all of that physics into account. Expanse does that as well. It's a crazy story. It's The Expanse is Gundam without the Gundams. I'm not gonna lie, a little bit, and with some aliens somewhere, sort of ish. Not really, but yeah.
Someone once described The Expanse to me as Mass Effect, the TV show.
Yeah, that's sort of close. Yeah,
because I love Mass Effect as well. So
not. I would say light. I was probably Mass Effect before they discover the relays.
Okay.
Maybe, yeah. So, yeah. Humanity's in space, but they're not far in space. They got to Mars. That's about it. We've colonized Mars and we've colonized the asteroid belt around Mars. Okay. So there's people that actually live in space and they're sort of not a different race, but they're humans that have grown up in low gravity, so they have extended limbs. They've not adjusted to it. It's the interim of evolution of us between
I do need to.
It's sort of the interim evolution, but it's very cool.
I need to convince Belle to watch that one because that's the easiest way for me to watch stuff is if she's on board.
It's genuinely just a very good show. Really, really good. I mean, if she's not bothered by sci-fi stuff, it just very good. It's finished as well, so it's not got loads.
To wait.
Yeah.
But that was an honorable mention. So what's
Yeah,
your
cool.
number 5?
Okay, so these like, is this like last one then?
This would be the last one before.
Oh, okay. Mr. Editor, I request an edit.
An edit.
Yeah, I know you put these little things in. I need it to come up with the story so far, because number one is Supernatural.
Supernatural. Oh, of course, you're really in Supernatural. I forgot that.
That for me, like that's a show. It's so camp and at times, and it's so bad at times, but I love all of it. I was it you that gave me I think it was either you used to get a car. You gave me the car.
Yeah.
And that is still my dream car. If I come into lots of money, that is the car I'm buying. Maybe I'll put an electric motor in it to be like nice, but I'll have two then, because there's one without the Supernatural, the story of the Winchesters. That's my favorite. Probably favorite growing up show, and yeah.
Do you think so? I've been curious about Supernatural because I've never watched it, and it was always one I was curious about. Do you think it's something that I could watch now and still enjoy, or do you think it was good at the time?
It's got a timeless quality to it, I think,
Okay.
but that's coming from me as a super fan with like bias. I would say objectively, up until season 5 and the end of season 5 is a perfect conclusion to the show, and they wanted more money out of it, so they carried on. If you want, well, yeah, up to season 5, it is actually a masterpiece. I think it is fucking great. Then it gets, after season 5, it gets wacky and like real wacky, and then it starts getting more, weird stuff coming in. There's a few seasons that are definitely duds, but like, yeah, I always loved watching it. And then when I was working at aquarium, one of like the guys, so aquarium, my uncle worked there as like one of the heads, and so he knew it had lots of friends there before I started working there. And because I was quite young, I was like just like 20, 21, going and working in a nightclub for the first time for like 5 years long. Like they were like in their mid 30s, so they sort of like looked after me a bit, made sure I didn't get into too much trouble. Because that was my wild years, right? One of them loved Supernatural like just as much as me, and every day after the episode aired, as soon as we get to work, we'd go hide in there's like this was in one of the cupboards. We had like this little treehouse thing that we could go in. It was just up a ladder. Like they built a shelf up there and put like bear cushions and mini fridge and stuff. It was our little hideaway, and we just go out there and just talk about the episode. It didn't matter if it was good or bad. We were like, it was Supernatural, man. The boys.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, I absolutely adore that show. And if you did want to watch it, Belle would enjoy it too, I think. Yeah. Up to season 5 to not have to watch all 15 seasons. If you wanted to just experience Supernatural, you could watch up to season 5 and be happy.
Sweet. It's definitely something I'll give. I think it's having a bit of a resurgence because I keep getting clips for it. Because that's where I found out there's like, so in Supernatural there's like demons hidden as humans, right? And the idea is that the brothers can see them. Is that Supernatural?
No, they can't see them. So the brothers or
they smell them, or
nah, they're just humans. No, they're just humans.
I'm thinking of a different show then.
So you can
ignore me.
There's a slight sulfury smell to demons. They can't just like smell that. It's because they know about hunting. So like the world, obviously in Supernatural, the world doesn't know like demons and all this wacky bump in the night stuff goes on. There's Sam and Dean like it's a handed down thing, hunting these things, and it was handed down to them by their dad. Like their dad, they didn't grow up like kids. They grew up on the road with their dad, go from town to town hunting different monsters.
Yeah, that's a different show for sure.
Yeah, so knowing about the types of monsters, like demons have got a sulfury smell ish, I think.
No.
But Yeah, they use all sorts of little gadgets to like detect shit. Like they use EMF readers and stuff to find ghosts. But yeah, they're cute.
Very cool. Yeah,
And yeah, it probably because of the boys, maybe it might come up because Soldier Boy is Dean Winchester,
yeah, I did.
and yeah, Sam is in Gilmore Girls. If you ever saw that, he's in that a little bit.
I never
Yeah,
watched Gilmore Girls, but
yeah, I watched that shit too. That's on a different list.
Okay. My last one is hard because again I've got a list of things that I'd love to mention, but I think this one again it's one that was really important to me and my dad. It's something I watched with him a lot. I've always loved the main actor in it. I think he's phenomenal, one of Britain's best actors. I saw the special at the Millennium Dome. There was a special on that if you could only see at the Millennium Dome at the time, and that is Blackadder.
I saw that.
Yeah. I just I think Blackadder is hilarious, and it introduced me to so many different historical times. They go through because it's always Blackadder, but he's a different Blackadder, and he starts in sort of medieval, and I loved that sort of like that time period, and then all the way up to sort of what is it, World War Two, World War One, World War Two, but.
I'll be honest. I've only
episode...
seen the Millennium Dome one. I think
it's really good.
that was hilarious.
The last episode is one of the saddest episodes in the history of TV because it's about them going out of the trenches in the war, and they're saying goodbye basically, and they're like, okay, whatever, charge. And it's that comedy becomes reality, and it makes you sort of question.
I've definitely seen that clip.
Yeah, but yeah, Blackadder is amazing, and Rowan Atkinson. I just think like I loved Mr. Bean growing up, like before he was animated and weird. I just yeah. Blackadder has a very very special place in my heart, and as I said, a lot of these things, I guess it was what my dad liked and what he would watch, so I would just watch alongside him. And it's again things that I probably shouldn't have liked at that age.
But you were watching it in a safe space.
Yeah, I always was watching a safe space, and the only thing that my dad didn't know I was watching was South Park, and when he found out how bad that was, I got banned from watching it. But to go through some of my honorable mentions, this is where I'm like, what the fuck was I watching? So, the League of Gentlemen, which was a really messed up show that gave me horrible nightmares. Again, these are all like comedy, weird things I used to watch. So, League of Gentlemen, every time I got a nosebleed, I thought that I was going to be murdered. It was horrific. Men Behaving Badly. So, post Harry Enfield, I just thought Men Behaving Badly was hilarious. Just two blokes getting really pissed up and talking about how much their girlfriends annoy them. Rowan Atkinson again, Thin Blue Line. I thought that was just hilarious. So it was a cop comedy show. British Empire. So I mentioned that on the last episode. I've been rewatching all of British Empire, and that's Rimmer from Red Dwarf. He's the main character in that, and it's just fucking hilarious. And then what should have probably been much higher up on my list was Doctor Who, but I didn't start watching Doctor Who until I was an adult when the new series came out. And I've massively dropped off that. So that's why
David Tennant and Christopher Eccleston were fucking awesome doctors.
Awesome. Though. So good.
I proper enjoyed those two. I've seen a couple of the guy after Tennant. He was pretty alright, but I didn't ever watch much past it.
I'd love to watch more. And then I'm surprised some things that we maybe did bring up at all. And I wonder if you ever watched these shows, because I watched a lot. Me and Belle were talking about this. She had Sky, so she didn't watch any of these programs ever, because these are like BBC Channel 4 programs.
I had Sky, but I wasn't ever in control of Sky. I could. The reason I watched a lot of Power Rangers was because it was on. Like the only time I had like the house sort of to myself was in the morning before school. My mum was taking my sister to primary school. My dad was still asleep or had gone to work. I had the Sky remote. Like, I was terrified though. I didn't think I was allowed to use it. So like, I would like put it back in the exact same spot, put it back on the channel that I was. Yeah, just I was just like a weird little kid. Yeah, so it was mainly sports that was on it.
Because Channel 4, I think, after, so there'd be, so around the time I'd have dinner, so around 6 o'clock. So after cartoons, so we used to have those cartoon hours, didn't we, on British television. After we'd have an hour or two of cartoons. And then there was like the shows like Scrap Heap Challenge. Do you remember Scrap Heap Challenge?
Yeah, I remember
They'd
that
all go
one.
around a scrap heap and build these amazing...
Mad shit.
Yeah. I was like, what scrap heaps do you go to? And where can I get this shit from? Obviously, they've put stuff there for them to use.
Robot Wars.
What would you say? Robot Wars?
Mm.
That is literally the next on the list.
Yeah, I thought it would be.
So good. And again, both of those have Red Dwarf actors in them. Just chucking it out there.
Yeah.
And then Gladiators. Fucking Gladiators, man. Wolf. Oh, I loved Gladiators.
Yeah, Gladiators was good. But how many times do I send Gladiators ready before we do something? Like, well, maybe not a lot, but I have done it a few times. Gladiators ready! Oh man, that Scottish dude was awesome.
Awesome. It's like I was brought up. I never really realised it until we're not going to get into it, but British culture, what is British culture? What's going on with Britain at the moment and stuff like this? And then I realised that I grew up with the BBC. I don't like it now. We in BBC, they go on. I refuse to pay my licence and I don't watch it. But it helped to raise me, the BBC. Like some of these shows,
a little bit.
Like,
I mean, I could bring up a bunch from like of the, you know, like what you're saying about those after school hours. Like, man, some of the stuff on BBC after on CBBC and stuff. Jesus, that was what we had, the Knights of Tir Nog. Remember that one?
Yeah, that's popped.
There's like that was like Irish Power Rangers, basically.
Yeah.
And you had there was like Raven's Castle. Yeah.
Oh, Raven's Castle.
It might have been Raven Quest, but it was the kids doing weird challenges with the dude dressed as a raven.
With the bird, like,
yeah, they became the Raven. And that was fucking awesome. Always wanted to go on one of those shows. Oh man, so 50-50 with Lenny Henry. Is that the one? Or
I don't know what that one is. Well, I don't record off the top of my head.
And then there was the one where you got slimed at the end.
Yeah, well, a lot of them you got slimed at the end, didn't you? Was that Madhouse or something like that? You got slimed at the end?
No, there's a specific. Can't remember the name of it. God, it was like 25, 30 years ago, but yeah.
Maybe because I'm in my era of nostalgia, and that's why people are bringing back all this shit, and why people are making a ton of money off things like Pokemon cards and anything from the 90s. But I loved TV back then, and it's not to say that there wasn't good stuff now, but it's just I feel like a lot of it's similar. I don't know. I was trying to explain.
Depends what you watch, I think.
Some things have just lost that BBC British comedy that I feel like I adore. Like I said,
oh yeah, that's gone.
Thin Blue Lines.
Yeah, no, that's
Empires,
gone.
The stupid, slapsticky,
yeah,
daft, very British.
Yeah, that doesn't exist anymore. No. I mean, Mrs. Brown's Boys tried to carry on, but that failed miserably. Yeah, I mean, God, you can even go further back than that. If Only Fools and Horses,
yeah, well, this
stuff
is
like
it.
that.
That was one.
Do you ever watch MASH?
MASH, is that the one where they're in the
Korean War? No, that's the Korean. That's not an English one. That's an American one. It's the Korean War.
Yeah. No, what
it's a mobile. I know the one you're thinking of. It's similar. It's dirt. I can't remember the name of it. There was the one with the guy that owned the like old school grocery shop, like the corner.
Oh my god! Yeah, no, that
yeah, it just blew your mind a little bit, didn't it?
Yeah, that's
the same guy did the prison one, right? I'm pretty sure it's.
Yeah, no, it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We used to have some good shit.
Young assistant.
But the thing, people get offended by comedy too easily now, and like people are a bit more like. I guess a bit more backbone. I don't want to say it like that, but honestly, that's the simplest way I could explain it. I just
it is
put or if you didn't like it, you just didn't watch it. You know.
Well, this is it. You could just change
Yeah.
the channel to,
Was...
and you only had 4 to pick from, but you could still just change it, and no one cared.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now things would be stopped, as you said. Like people were too vocal, unfortunately. But let's definitely not get into all of that.
Oh yeah, no. We could
definitely do a
fun.
whole video where we talk about.
Sorry, final honourable mention. Which should be on both of our lists, but another one only got one season, and they fucked up the season. Firefly.
I was like, yeah. You said there was season. I was like, yeah. I was thinking about Firefly. Another great space show.
Yeah.
Space shows are
good. Yeah. I mean, Stargate could have been on my list. That would have been on my list.
Yeah, I wish I'd watched more of that. As I think we've mentioned it before.
Yeah.
Like the movie, and then from then on, Well, let us know at home. If,
what was yours?
Stuff was on your list, and if we missed something that you think is on this, bear in mind we are from the UK. Bear in mind we grew up in the 90s, 2000s, so there's things that just aren't going to exist. But yeah, not to say we didn't watch the American stuff back in the Scrubs. Some of these,
it was probably more towards the 2000s. Once you got a Freeview box.
Yeah. I remember when I got Sky, that was Scrubs. That's when and I was finally so happy I could finally watch Scrubs. It was one of the things I really wanted Sky for. I was super appreciative of E4. E4 was on religiously. Another one weird, but Skins. Oh yeah, especially the first
season 1. Season 2 as well to a degree.
Was season 2 the one with Cook?
Oh no, I'm talking originals. So season 1 was Tony and all those guys.
Yeah.
Season 2 was them still. Season 3 was Cook and Freddie and those guys.
To be honest,
first 4 seasons was sweet.
Yeah, they were, and again for our age,
it was our age.
I couldn't watch it now, especially not having a daughter. I think I would
be sick. Actually, the years later one about there's one about Cook, there's one about Effie, and there's one about someone else.
Cook died.
No, Freddie died.
Didn't Cook die at the very, very last episode? He went down a stairwell and someone hit him in the back of the head.
No, that was Freddie. Cook turned up there afterwards.
I thought he. Oh, yeah, that's my misremembering then.
Yeah, no, Freddie got killed by Effie's psychologist who was in love with her.
Yes.
Yeah. And then Cook went and murdered him for. Well, it's cliffhanger at that point, but
yeah,
spoilers.
That's why I always thought that he'd died in my head.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was cliffhanger, but he was a violent little kid, man. I didn't see him die. Yeah,
so fucked up. Which is why I think I'd really struggle to watch it now, because it's that again a show that I'm surprised was that I think a lot of people would be complaining about.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. But it's not who it's aimed at. It's not aimed at us. I wouldn't watch it now.
No, I also wouldn't.
This is why I've said I sort of struggle to watch some shonen now, because I'm like, I don't care about high school kids. Like because the first season is about in a high school. I'm like, cool. Once it gets to like season 3, apart from My Hero, because My Hero is kind of cool. But yeah, it's not aimed at me.
No. Well, what a list! And yeah, we could have talked about it forever, and who knows what the next.
Still got 5 more lists.
I'm really excited to hear these others. If you like what we talk about, check out the Beyond Worlds Book Club. The last episode all about Darren Shan and the Vampire Blood trilogy. And the next episode will be about Dogs of War by Adrian
Tchaikovsky.
Thank you. So,
I'm pretty sure anyway. Hopefully. It looks about right.
Until next time, I've been Beyond Joe.
I'm still Stephen.
And thank you for joining us.
Too many words today, so I can't do one for this one. Sorry guys. Bye.